Hello everyone. Well, today is Persona 5 day, but there's some things to talk about. I learned this while I was at work, so that's why I'm talking about it now instead of how I would talk about it earlier. If you follow me on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about already, but I feel like it's time to address it in a video. Okay, so Persona 5 comes out. Great, awesome. However, Atlas issued some limitations and restrictions, which is understandable. Alright, first things first, don't spoil the game. First of all, don't be an asshole like that. Don't spoil it. Talk it. I can't remember the exact quotes, like, vaguely. I checked my phone, but it's dead, so it's currently charging. So it's like, don't spoil it. If you're talking about incidents, be considerate about people, you don't want to flat out say blank is blank or blank happens blank. Like that. You don't want to say, anything like that. So that's understandable. It's fine. Japan, when it came out in Japan, it kind of had similar things as well. Streaming limitations was they don't have you stream. You can't stream in the internal stream of the PS4 of Persona 5, which is understandable. Again, Japan didn't let that do that, and as far as I know, they're never going to lift that, which is a bit unfortunate. But what can you do? Just get an external card. However, as far as I know, there was nothing like this in the Japanese version. Nothing like this talked about during the Japanese version. But one of the big things that happened is if you show anything past a certain date in the game, which is July 7th, if you show anything that happens July 7th and onward, you risk getting content ID'd and copyright striked. You risk that if you show anything past that, which sucks. And I know how that feels to get copyright striked. Because if you've been subscribed to this channel, if you follow me on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. 2 years ago, Persona 4 Dancing All Night came out, and that was one of the things. Like, I got content ID, but I think it's a little different, I believe. For that, it was, that was for more of the music, not so much of spoiling the story, the little story that game had. But for this, is it's a big anticipated title. People have been waiting since 2014, I believe it was. That's when that live stream happened, was 2014. It said like winter 2014. That's the whole meme. And then it changed for PS3. Then the next thing was like PS4 in 2015. Then PS4 and PS3, and then it was 2016, which it was for Japan. So it's not 2017. Now everyone else has it. However, like I said, so if you are a YouTuber, if you're a streamer, you risk getting copyright striked and content ID'd if you show anything past July 7th. And it's also recommended that you have no more longer than 90-minute videos, which I will not have anything longer than that on this game, hopefully. I'm trying my best not to even get an hour of this game as one video. I'm trying my best for that. So there's also some other stuff as well, but those are like the main issues. Now, what does this mean for my Let's Play and possibly anyone else's Let's Play? As of right now, for me, I'm still doing the LP of it. I'm still going to do the LP. July is a long ways off in the game. Like, I'm in April. I already recorded 3 parts. I recorded 3 parts already, and we're like only on April 12th. And actually, going back to the whole content thing, like, I got a trophy in one of my parts, but it's like, couldn't take screenshot. That's one of the things, like, it won't let you take screenshots or anything like that because of the share feature is completely turned off on Persona 5. Like, and they will never patch that to work. They will never do that. So no, when you get trophies, all trophies, PS4s, I don't know if you can turn that off, but when you get a trophy in any game on PS4, it automatically takes a screenshot. It doesn't let that. It says screenshot cannot be taken. I noticed that when I got that trophy. And it's probably anyone that has trophies on will probably notice it as well. So yeah, what does that mean? Like I said, July 7th in game is July 7th, and I'm assuming July 7th as well, or it could be anything past that, is off limits. Like you're sticking your neck out there if you put that out there. But like I said, that's a long ways off for me. Like I said, I have 3 videos already, so I'm fine with today, tomorrow, and the day after. So what does this mean? Like I said, As far as I know, Japan did not have anything like that. So maybe a month down the line, they might lift it and change it. Be like, you know what? Or maybe even earlier today, because there's a lot of backlash for this. People are like, why are you doing this? This is stupid. I can't afford a PS3. I can't afford a PS4. I can't afford the game in general, and I want to watch people play it. I'm actually one of those too. I'm playing the game, but I'm watching people playing it after I get past the part. Like, I'm playing, then I watch. I play and watch. Play and watch. Which people could do that too. I watch people play games, and I watch people play games that I play, but I don't watch past anything that I've covered or anything I've gone over, both LPs and non-LPs. So again, what does this mean? Like I said, my Let's Play is still going to go on. It's going to go strong. Until I get to that point. If they have not changed it, it will go on hiatus for a while, and we will have to see. Hopefully, within a few weeks, maybe in May, they might change it. That's hopefully, let's see, we're on April 4th. So that's going to be roughly 26 videos. 26 parts will already be out from my channel personally, because I'm only uploading a day. Speaking of which, part 1 will come up maybe around 9 o'clock. As of right now, it is, as you're watching this video, it's currently uploading. I don't know how long it's going to take. But I do plan to release it around 9 o'clock. Hopefully it releases then. And then we'll be gravy, because Persona, it's hype. I love the game. That's my favorite series of all times. It's the Persona series. Shin Megami Tensei in general. It's my favorite things ever. I love it. I loved it. Like, this was the best collection ever. So, yeah. One thing, do not harass Atlas at all. That is disrespectful. That is just downright criminal. Like, yes, you may not agree with it, but don't be all up like, Atlas, you stupid idiots, why are you doing this? This is so stupid. You're stupid for doing this. Blah, 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 blah. Don't do like that. Just ask, have a conversation. Be like, well, I even asked them, and so far I haven't gotten a reply, which is understandable. Ask them. Be like, hey, Atlas, is there a chance that this limitation will be lifted at some point, or is it like this for a long time? And if so, why? Because, I feel like a month is a good time, And if you're an LPer like me, I record every single day, but I don't upload all I record. That's like a whole, like I said, I could record part 10 tomorrow, but you won't see that until, next week, Wednesday or Friday, whatever day it is. And that could be, maybe the first boss, and that's it. And, the first boss could be, 2 days or 3 days into the game, whatever it is. But I also work, and I don't have as much free time. I would be playing it right now if I didn't want to record it, but I want to record it. I want this to be a genuine blind Let's Play. I love doing blind Let's Plays, and this is a nice blind Let's Play to do. See, you can argue that I'm following a spoiler-free guide, but that's, I want to get all the confidence up. You can't fault me for that. But yeah, it doesn't flat out say who you fight or blah blah blah. It doesn't say anything like that. But yeah, it's a sad state of affairs like that. But like I said, don't harass Atlas. Be constructive in your criticism. Be like, hey, Atlas, is there a reason? We know the reason. People don't want to be spoiled. This game has been highly anticipated for 4 years, however long. And like I said, it was really hard to avoid Persona from September to now. And even then, I'm still avoiding it because spoilers are out there. I almost got hit by a spam bot on Twitter that spoiled a few things. I caught one word. I'm like, nope. Done. I'm muting you, and I'm muting that one word I saw. So yeah. And even I'm seeing videos as well. I saw a video that I'm pretty damn sure happens late into the game that is late game. That's probably past that July date in game. So they're not being attacked. And another thing, reviewers, they straight up showed some of the battles during the final boss, I've heard, or really late game bosses. And that's fine though. That's fine. So Atlas, if you're a strickler now, why weren't you a strickler then to them? Especially the reviewers. The reviewers are probably the big ones you should give the limitations to. You should be like, hey, guys, only show like the first 3 hours of the game. Don't show the last 2 hours of the game. Don't show anything from the last 2 hours of the game. Show the first 3 hours only. You know, and that's the thing. Like, and luckily I did not see any of those videos because I follow someone on Twitter who was played the Japanese version already and looked at all those reviews and like, hey, fair warning, people, if you go watch video reviews, be forewarned. They literally show the final boss right there at the beginning, or right there in the middle, or right there at the end. So just, I don't know why Alice didn't attack those people. IGN's video had like the final boss or something like that. I can't remember. It had a late game battle basically. So just be on the lookout. And yeah, so again, like I said, so long story short, as this been going on longer than I really wanted to, but this isn't a rant. This is just, hey, this is just giving an update of state of affairs about Persona. My Let's Play is going to continue. I'm not going to stop unless nothing's been changed about this July 7th date and I get to that point in the game. I will still keep recording. Like, I'm going to keep recording because I'm not going to stop playing the game. No, I'll keep recording. I'm not going to stop playing the game. I'll keep recording, keep them on file, and wait. Just wait until they'll be like, okay, you know, let's lift the ban. Let's open the floodgates. There you go. People that want to watch the Persona videos past July 7th in-game date, go ahead. People that have recorded those videos or people that want to make those videos, go ahead. Go make them. And it sucks because there's a YouTube channel that was going to do an LP of Persona 5 starting tomorrow, and they actually recorded a few episodes already today. They got that news and they're like, LP's canceled because they're a big YouTube channel. They have schedules, but they're like, LP's canceled. We can't run the risk of it getting lifted at some point later on. Maybe we'll pick it up, but it won't be a blind thing like it would originally. We're going to keep playing the game. We're not waiting to not play the game until it's lifted. Just like me, I'm not waiting, but I'm going to keep going. But they're different because they're a little bigger. They're bigger. They have millions of subscribers and such. So I only have not even 100. But yeah. But like I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry anything right now. I'm sure at some point it will get lifted, but as of right now, I'm still going to keep going. And if it hasn't been changed yet and I get to that point, it'll be on hiatus, and I'll make another video talking about like, hey, Persona 5 is going on hiatus until this thing gets resolved, or if I can, whatever. They're really good, or they have been good in the past, with their PR. When John was PR guy, he was really good about this stuff, but yeah, I just don't want to get strikes on that channel, because then hey, Let's Plays will move back to this channel. Then when the strikes are lifted, maybe it'll go back there, and it's something I don't want to do. I don't want to have a repeat of what happened 2 years ago during Dancing All Night. I don't want to do that. So I'm playing it safe. I'm glad they did that now. Like, they talked about it now rather than later, or not at all, like they did with Dancing All Night. They did not mention anything about like, oh hey, guess what? If you post one dance verse from a song from the Reach Out to the Truth music, copyright strike right away. They didn't give a warning like they did now. So I appreciate Atlas for doing that. So, but yeah, like I said, don't harass Atlas. I'm sure they're probably talking in studio right now. And like I said, it's understandable. It's understandable. It's a big anticipated game. And people should go buy this game. Don't buy the game, play for yourself, and watch people do it. Like I'm doing. I'm playing, I'm recording, I'm watching. Do that stuff. Go get the game if you can't afford it. If you can't, and if you if you want to watch maybe the first 3 parts of someone's LP and you'd be like, you know what, this game looks fine, I'm going to stop watching, but I'm going to go pick up the game right now and go play it. So yeah, just be fair, be civilized, don't be an asshole, don't spoil, don't harass Atlas. I just want to say this right now because yeah. So like I said, everything should be fine. It's going to be fine. It should be fine. So, thank you so much for watching this video. And please watch my Let's Play as soon as part 1 comes up. It's going to be on the RPG Kingdom Kid channel, which will be in the link. The RPG Kingdom Kid channel link is in the description below, as well as my Twitter and my main Twitter, as well as the RPG Kingdom Kid Twitter and my main Twitter as well. So just be civilized. The LPs are still going to come. It's going to be fine. We're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. It's Alice is good about this. They will talk. You know, I'm sure they're looking at all the criticism they're getting. They might release a statement as to why, which will help. And like I said, I asked, and so far I haven't gotten a question. I'm sure other people have asked if at some point it will be lifted, which I'm sure it will. I hope it will. So please continue to support Atlas. Buy the game if you can, but if you want to wait, I'll give you I play like an hour or 2 hours in the game right now. Get the game. It is fantastic. The reviews are right. It's an amazing game. It's better than Persona 4 already, and Persona 3. And Persona 3 was my favorite. And I'm not saying that as a fanboy. I'm saying that as a gamer in general of all kinds of games. It's the best JRPG out there. It is. It is literally the best JRPG out there. The best RPG in general. Maybe arguably people could be like, oh, well, this online multiplayer, big MMO RPG type game. But please, again, be civilized, be constructive in your criticism. Don't be an asshole. Don't spoil. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching this video. Please, if you want to, you can watch my part 1, which will hopefully be up maybe within an hour or 2 as of this video. But like I said, thank you so much for watching this video. Watch part 1. Part 2 will come out tomorrow at a set time of 1 o'clock, and then we'll be going on from that way for the foreseeable future. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you all next time.